Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Now, I am today going to try a video without the microphone, just because I keep pulling the camera over with it and tying myself up with it. I am going to get a wireless one, but it won't be this month. I'm desperately trying not to spend because I'm going on holiday. Did you know I was going on holiday? I'm just going to do one video and see. It's not going to be a really long video today, I don't think. I often say that when I start, but I'm just going to do one video and see if I speak up. I'm hoping that it will be okay until I get, so I can sometimes film without it, basically. That's what I'm saying. I just need to remember not to turn away and talk, I guess. So I'm going to have a little play in this again because, like I say, I'm not doing it quickly, but I do want to keep a bit of momentum, so keep doing a few pages in it because it's a summery journal, so I'd like it to go to a home during the summer. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So I'm just choosing a couple of pages each time to work on it, and I will do one or two on my own. I haven't as of yet. I didn't forget this. Did you remember this at the end of last video? We did 3 things. I put 2 things in and spent a lot of time. This was drying on the side and forgot about it until I tidied up and you'd gone. So yeah, I want to put this in. It's that torn envelope that we made, and there was a piece of this left. I don't know if I'll have that as a tag or not, but I'll just put it in for now. So we'll find somewhere to put this in the journal. I've also got this beautiful tag and I guess it's an envelope. It's a coin envelope, I think, sent to me by Violet. I'm pretty sure Violet sent me this. I've hoarded it for a little while, and then I've had it out for a few weeks thinking, right, I'm going to use it, and I've never quite found the right place. Now, I don't know if that's because I'm still hoarding it secretly, but I think it's going to go in this journal beautifully, isn't it? So I mean, it'd go in any journal, to be honest. It's beautiful. So I think these are the 2 that I will put in today, not on the same page, on different pages. I've also got this cut off, which I've been tidying up. Would you believe I've been tidying up Christmas stuff today as well? So, well, not tidying it up, sorting it out. Yeah, so this was a cut off that I didn't put in the bin. If you remember, it was a piece of lace. I suppose I could just torn the lace off it. It was a lace pocket that I made and then made smaller. And I've got this sitting around, so I thought that might just go nice on there and be a nice sort of a tuck pocket, perhaps a bit of lace or something on it from here, I don't know. So yeah, I thought I might utilise that as well. This was just in my with my Christmas things, really. I don't know why. It is a little bit glittery, I guess, but not very. So I thought I'll leave that on my desk. I'm sure that will get used. I brought this out for here. I thought these might be nice on here, and some sari silk for in the tag, and I picked a word out as well for the back somewhere, I think, as well. So yeah, I've just been having a little look at it. So what I need to do is find somewhere in here where I want to work. I'm going to start at the back again. Well, I want to make an envelope for there as well. Yeah, I think that's what we worked on last time, isn't it? I need to remind myself. I want to, I have some pretty paper. I'll have to have a dig in my digitals and bring something out. What we're looking for, this and this. It needs a tag on its tab on it still. Push it back in. Be nice opposite that. Oh, I need to do these as well. Let's see, so much to do. I really must work on it one day on my own. Oh, did we do that as well? Yeah, we did that last time. Love this bit here. Oh, you see, I'm just too... Oh, that's got something in it. What have you got in here? Just a card that I made. That's similar to the one on the back. I just fancy an envelope in it. Oh, now that's got the blue butterfly. That's just a folded over piece, isn't it? Quite like that there. Let's fold that out and then I'll remember where it is. Okay, so that's the only place I really liked it, in the back signature on my camera. I quite like it there, but that is a lovely journaling spot, isn't it? There are lots of pages that are not really good for journaling on, so Why are we just trying that one? Oh, I think that one's a plainish. Lovely colour with that lilac-y. We're very pink and blue and grungy, aren't we? Did we do that one last time? I can't remember now. Perhaps I did a couple of days together. That would be nice with an envelope in it as well, wouldn't it? No, I think it wants, because it's such a beautiful, yet fussy print pattern, that's what I was trying to say. I think it needs to be on something fairly plain. Stands out nice on there, doesn't it? Got a lovely girly, flowery, she's girly, lovely flowery dress on there with the flowers. And we've got flowers up here with the Laura Ashley page. I think I might like that on there. This dark grunginess behind it with some sari silk coming out. Are we going with that? Yeah, perhaps a different coloured butterfly. Okay, this is where I've seen the light flying. I have tidied behind that light a little bit. It's still on my to-do list to either get Neil or for me to. Oh, that's nice. Put a strap round it and attach it to the shelf so it can't. Yes, I like that. Okay, so we'll leave that one out. Start here with this. I'm not putting that away. You know what a butterfly mood I'm in, don't you? I'm constantly in them at the minute. So do we want any lace behind it? I don't want doily because I don't want to hide that beautiful pattern. If I did, it would be fine lace, not that. Some nice pink here. Oh. Now it looks like there's a seam down the middle. It's not a seam, it's two different papers. It's the pattern. The seam is at the back. So I'm wondering if it feels very strange for me to put things on that side. I realise I'm very right-handed, as it were, in my crafting. Let's try it that way then, because it just didn't feel, yeah, I like that. Okay, let's go with that. We're prettying up something that's already pretty, but ooh, where's my glues? Everything's away. So yeah, I'm slowly getting my craft room. I think it's a permanent job, isn't it, tidying your craft room, organising it, you know, for how you work. It certainly has seemed to be for me. I've only been in this one about, well, we've been in the house just over a year, haven't we? April, May, June, 14 months. So obviously this one's still a work in progress. I'm sure it will be for quite a while, and I think I've said to you before, I do quite like organising it when I'm in the mood. I've got to be in the mood. Oh, wanted that under there. Oh, because it just went under, didn't it? Yeah, it's all right. I've pulled it back. Don't stick for a minute. Forgot what I was saying to you now. I was talking about tidying, but I can't remember what. It's gone. Anyway, it's what I've been doing. Yeah, and I'm definitely getting somewhere. But that's why I keep unearthing things as well, and I am getting rid of, you know, things that passing along, not throwing away, passing along or using, things that I now decided, you know, are not me, not things I particularly want. Not everything, but you know, like if I've got a packet full of something and I don't think I'll use it, or I haven't used it since I've had it, I've, you know, sort of kept one or two and passed them along or used them for other things. So yeah, I'm slowly getting organised. It's a bit shiny, that maybe it won't be behind the lace. Yeah, I like that on there. So yeah, like I say, don't know what I was saying to you, but that's what I've been doing. That and sitting in the garden, I have to say. So I've not done an awful lot of crafting. I'll put that on for a bit of writing space. That that I should have put Fabri-Tac on this, shouldn't I? I might have to. It's stuck on the paper, it won't stuck on the lace. No problem. Oh. Oops. Let's get some lids on. There we go. So yeah, I think that's why the crafting's, it's not taking a back seat, but I'm not sitting here at my desk, which I shouldn't do as much as I have been doing, to be honest. I'm not sitting here at my desk too long, or as long as I used to. So right, I'd like some of the cream and the pink in there, so I'm going to end up with some offcuts, but that's okay. Yeah, so I think I'll be crafting more purposefully through the summer, you know, so I'll kind of know what I'm doing and come on and do it before. And then through the winter I'll just be sitting and playing, I would think, in the bad weather, and just turn the camera on when I am. I feel that might need a little bit of something up there. Are we going really girly? Cream one, and I've got a coffee dyed one. Is a bow what I want? Have you got a coffee dyed one? I thought I had. I have. These are just bits I've been squaring up off my desk. I got my little container out and put them in because they're all bits that I'll use, so I thought I'll just contain them. No, I'm not. I don't know. Am I feeling the bow? I've got this. Whoops. Which I was going to put on the journal card. I like it on there though. I'm going to make it a little bit small and try not get it on the lace. I've got glue on my finger because I used it as a tool. How annoying. So I'll still have a ripped edge, but just a much smaller one. I just want it flat rather than on the lace because it is kind of timeless, isn't it? This Laura Ashley Pages vintage, but you know, there's not many of us that wouldn't like that in the house now, is there? I'm assuming. Or perhaps I should say there's a lot of us that would, not that there aren't many that wouldn't. Okay. Yeah, I think I was going to put that timeless on the tag, but I think I'll just leave the tag. It's beautiful as is. Where is the new Fabri-Tac? Let's not mess about with that. Right, I didn't get Fabri-Tac this time. I got 3-in-1. I don't think it is the same as Fabri-Tac. I think it's the same as, well, this is only my opinion, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I think it's the same as Collall. Maybe a little bit thicker. It's not runny like Collall is, but it's not the same as Fabri-Tac. And when you read what they say it does, it's not the same. That's complicated, isn't it? What it says on the bottle is completely different to what it says on the bottle of Fabri-Tac, and it smells like Collall. That's my theory. I think it's a mixture. It's like the stuff I made. It's a mixture between Fabri-Tac and Collall. I don't think it's quite as strong. The smell isn't as strong. Acid free and waterproof. Contains no acid. Crystal clear. Oh, I've got the other one here. What does this one say? Bonds fabric, lace, glass, wood, leather. What does this one say? Doesn't say what it bonds. Just says instant grab, fast dry glue. So no mention of fabric. I don't know. I don't know what the 3-in-1 is though. So it's a what? Fast dry is one thing. Instant grab, I suppose. Although those two things are the same. Clear. So it's clear, it's instant, and it dries fast. Is that the 3 things? I don't know. Oh, the rubbish that goes through my brain sometimes. Okay, do I want anything on this page? It could still be personalised here, couldn't it? So I won't. Let's put a piece of paper in there. We don't want to spoil her frock, do we? Right, got this blue on him because, like I say, I don't want to. Now it doesn't look anything, does it, until that's closed, and then I don't know if that's what, I don't think that's what I want in there. I think I want something much more grand. Yeah, I'm just putting the whole thing down. I'm going to put some paper inside it. See what I've got in me. I'm digging in my bin here. I've got a great big bird, look, out of my bird book. There's no way, no how I would want to put that in a journal. I know somebody might, but I would not. But it's going to come in useful. There's another. I won't say ugly because they're not ugly, are they? But they're not. They're not. I'm going to say they're not beautiful, but I suppose they are in certain circles. They're not the sort of thing I would want on my journal anyway. Right, I've just done that so that this bit doesn't stick to this bit, and close my pocket. Close my pocket. Glue my pocket closed. That's what I was trying to say. Sometimes it's good if you can't hear me, and then you can't hear what rubbish I'm talking. There we go. Let's see if my plan works. Don't be getting yourself too comfortable in there, Mr. Bird. You're not staying. You're only visiting. Yeah, I definitely think it wants a better... just put lid on my glue while it grabs a bit. A better ticket. Maybe this will go in here. Card, journal card, ticket. It's my favourite word, ticket. I use it for everything, don't I? Yeah, we'll just give it one more moment or two. Right, let's have a look at this. See if we can make it into something. And the butterfly landed on it, it might be nice. Got this lovely blue applique as well. It is quite full on blue, isn't it? But it's sharing. I was thinking I could cut it up, but it is sharing a petal there. If I cut that out whole, that's lost a petal. It's like tucked behind, I guess, not sharing. Got this. I think these are a bit modern and bright for this journal, really. Got white on it. It's another piece that I'm just hoarding. Perhaps we should have a flower, seeing as it says the earth laughs in flowers. Where are they? Wasn't I good? I didn't talk to you while I was turned away. I think these are all pretty big now. Oh, I spent an hour or so yesterday fussy cutting lots of flowers. If you're on Instagram, you might have seen I put a quick little reel, do they call it? A quick reel up. Got some of these nasturtiums that Neil's grown, thousands of them actually, in the garden at the moment. That just reminded me of them. Do I like that? I think I might like that on the top. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? I'm not overly keen on all that. Will you let go of me? All that white there. And I'm definitely not fussy cutting that. Goodness. That's it. That's better. I could just trim the edge a little bit, I think. Around that leaf. Yep. Maybe there. Okay. Let's use... Where was the Fabri-Tac? There. Actually, this is Fabri-Tac mixed with... It's probably no different to the 3-in-1. So what's going down first? That. I'll just close that down a bit. I couldn't decide whether to use that bit for a pocket, but think it'd be best not. Yep. On its side, Denise. Yeah, it doesn't need a lot, just needs to grab. I don't mind if it's not entirely stuck down. Oh, did I have that one underneath? I think I might have had that one underneath because it's big. No, I'll have it on the top. Kind of want most of it on though, because it's only paper. It will get bent hanging off, I think, damaged. I've washed my desk. Don't I sound proud of myself? I am. I know you like to share these things with me. Where did the glue go? Oops. So Neil's at work. It's very quiet, isn't it? Simba's happy enough. He's in his greenhouse, but he's not eating very much. I don't know if it's because it's summer or he keeps coming to eat, but he's not. He has a few mouthfuls, then he's gone. And cat food doesn't last. It soon smells horrible. So, gosh, I'm throwing a lot of cat food out, and I've tried so many. I thought he was just fussy, but I just don't think he's hungry, if truth be told. It's very strange. There we go. I think if he was hungry, he'd be constantly nagging at me. If it's just that he didn't like the food, he'd just be whinging at me. Because he's quite good at whinging when he wants something. So am I, Neil would say. I'll say it for you. Seeing as you're not here. Isn't that gorgeous? Love that. Okay. You should be dry now, I think. What did I put it on with? Yeah, art glitter, didn't I? So it should be fine. Sorry, bird, you're off back in the bin. I just wonder if I've got a... No, I'm not going to get up and walk away from the camera. I was going to say, I wonder if I've got a tag for it, but I'll... This is going to go on any of these pages. Let's work in the front. I'll have a look and we'll put it in next time. Did quite a lot in the front then, did I? In the front of the front, but not the back of the front. So let's put something in the back of the front. Are you with me? I liked it on that coffee. Oh, there's one there, look. I liked it on that coffee dyed page, and there isn't any coffee dyed pages here. Where was the one I liked it on? Shall I put a little clip on there? I don't know if it's staying, but I'll leave it in there for now. It's as good a place as any. Got a black one. Not fancy, but we can make it fancy if it's staying. Is that holding it? Yeah. Move that mirror out your way. It was this one, wasn't it? I think maybe it's this. It's got a bit of a green tinge to it, and I don't know, it just seems to... Got something on the back. I have something quite heavy as well. Okay, let's see if we've got some more of that paper somewhere. It was the other half of that, wasn't it? So it's completely different. New. I like that. Oh, it wasn't. It was that one, look. It was that one. Yeah. Okay. I'll just put it down as a tuck. So, just round the edges, Denise. Remember. I didn't want it to leak out and be shiny. That's why I used the art glitter. I appreciate it's on stitching. And yeah, Fabri-Tac. Oops, might have been a better. So I've got lace, picture of lace here, and actual lace here. And then we've still got that greeny. So we want a couple of tags because we want one for there as well, don't we? We haven't got any here. These all want backing, but they're coffee dyed adverts. A digital from Tanya, Tatty Treasure on Etsy and Tatty Treasure on YouTube. I'm just going to, I was going to tear it off, but it's beautiful on the back. I'm just going to fold it over for now. There's my bone folder. I've even tidied my pens and pencils up. I'll leave that bit showing off my, what is it, my carousel, my Lazy Susan, and made a drawer for them. When I should be doing other things really, but I've just enjoyed me tidying up. Yeah, I'll leave that in there for now. It may not stay, it might, but it's a lovely piece for not much weight. Was there something else I was going to look at? Don't think there was. I don't think there's anywhere I want this. This will probably go on something, or it might go on when we do the embellishing, because I've got those envelopes. I keep saying, don't I? We'll do the envelopes next time. Oops, I invited you to the party. Okay. It's nice on there, isn't it? Nice on some music paper. All done now. Lovely. I might put this on if I find some music paper with nothing on the back. Something in there. Yeah, we definitely want some tags, don't we? Tabs. No, tags, Denise. Oh, crikey. There's some more music, look. We've not really got blue round us here though, have we? No, I much preferred it on that front one. Isn't it funny how sometimes you just like something somewhere and it's the only place that will do? It's just that it had something on the back of it, so I thought I would make it quite... Okay, let's go back to it. Where was it? Gosh, I didn't realise how fat we're getting. Yes, I think we might just be page embellishing. We'll do those envelopes next time. Fill the pockets with tags, and then I think it's time we just started embellishing, because she's full. Well, full enough by the time the other tags go in. Yeah, there, I just liked it there. There's something, don't know, something about the shape of the music, or just really appeals to me there. Shall I put it down? It's not as if it even goes with this page, because it doesn't. I just love it on that piece of music. I think what I'll do is I'll clip it in, and then I'll decide. I'll have a think about what might go on there embellishment wise, just to tie it in. Something on the back, isn't there? Yes. Just I'll forget all about it if I don't do this. Oh, don't do that. There we go. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed that. I know it was only a very quick video. I've now got to do the one for the giveaway anyway, so that's exciting. So when you finish watching this, the giveaway, in fact the giveaway one will probably be up first, because it's a real quick video. It won't take 2 minutes to load. Yeah, look how big we are. Yep, okay, I'll let you go, and I will go and get some of my jobs done. I will see you tomorrow with a proper length video, and hope you have a lovely afternoon. Bye for now.